Here is the environment, more or less set up with Windows 7, StarCraft ware, custom map, and Ferida. We'll also clone the ware API project. That will take a while. And okay, so let's scan the why. So in this custom map have some large amount of resources set up. It will be convenient to it is convenient to have this number of resources because then we can scan for them on the memory and allocate a basic variable like these resources count. So the ore count in this case, so we can scan the memory to scan the memory. We will use FIDA. API, JavaScript API. So memory scan sync, I guess. Base pattern. What's the difference between sync and scan? Well, we will want to rescan multiple times the memory, so let's see how that goes. And we have some numbers there. Hex 9991237. This is the hex that we should be able to find in the memory. We are going to write it on the right byte order, which is flight earning. It's 4 bytes. If done in the memory, numbers are stored from the least littlest bar in bytes to the largest bar in bytes. So that's little endian. get this thing out. Let's see how that goes. Okay, and, yes. So free address, host, paragraph.exe. Free. Could not find paragraph.exe. Good. Let's see what processes are running there. Some processes, including started. That is confusing. Why is StarCraft-X not among the processes that's running? That's very confusing. So mission. Okay. Let's see. Maybe because the compatibility layer. Yeah, maybe that's the case. So let's see. Compost, yeah, no difference. Ware.exe, change this to okay, and manage it. So the compatibility layer, let's disable this. Okay. Oh, I forgot to kill StarCraft Explorer. Now we have an extender. .exe. And that's okay. I won't care at the moment about the colors. Need to kill the Explorer process. I do care, yeah. Not prefer. So small settings, okay. Then the map starts and it has the resources. I should have 1337. Okay, so 1337. 74 y 9. What is something? processes enumerate modules 0. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 addresses like that. That's okay. Now I change it to a different value. And let's see. But I'm defining it right here. So I'm defining it now. Results. No, 287. 287. Okay, so this is 77. 287. Okay, so there is 2 addresses, where before we had a few more others. This is on the static memory of the first module, and we could go and read this one later, but yeah, process enumerate modules 0. Basically, stuff. In other games, usually you will search on all the memory. In newer games, you will search on all the memory, which means enumerating all the memory blocks from start to finish. But in this case, most the interesting things we want are probably in the static memory. So okay, let's open header. Okay, stay close. Thank you for the tips. There we go. I guess this is not the same version because I didn't apply the patch yet. Now I should apply the patch. So otherwise these addresses are meaningless. They don't correlate with this file, most likely. Yeah. So okay. So and we want the patch. Because the known addresses Okay, I will need to look for the patch again. So War 1.16.2, which is the version that is 1.16.2. So the version that the ware app is based upon. Let's see. So ICCAP, yes. Exactly this patch. So I have no idea what it is. Okay, go to download. No, I didn't like yesterday from that same page, but this one. Okay. Installing the environment is an important step. Okay. Was the file be 1161? I will serve it to the Windows. So that's mission exit, etc. Yes, Internet Explorer. Uh, 192, 168. I barely can see, but okay. Save. And work. Well, that is running, so I need to do somewhere else. Okay, so got the close start edit. It's really counterintuitive to click. Okay, there we go. I could kill Explorer. Doesn't really make much of a difference. Oh, whatever. What is that? Task manager. Okay, that's interesting. So on top. Show processes from all users, view, refresh options. I would bet it is. Okay. Custom. Where is my map? My map. For God's sake, my map. Okay. So I will have to edit open and close the map. And save it. Actually, I would like to save as this, so it will show up first. Color, nice. It is not showing on. There we go. That's why the map was not there. So how to make it colors don't matter too much. Okay, they matter because can even exit. Can read the numbers in the screen. Yes, annoying. Okay. The reason there is so many of these in the first search, apparently if you pass the sniper constants only work for that sniper. Okay. Let's see. 0. Yes. Because I'm not playing yet. I should save it in broadbar and in a different letter. Okay. Here we are. So let's search for them again, and the address should be the same. They are not the same. And they are not the same because it randomized the player, so now we are player orange. I guess. The difference is quite significant here. Order of magnitude. Okay, this first here, this is interesting. What is the difference between this and this? Oh yes, I upgraded the finance, that's why. Okay, so they added more code, and that code displays the variables. The other 7. This manipulates soft code, I guess. So now we will change this number by playing some action. Always focus on replicable actions, like actions you can replicate easily. Then we have this. Now why there is 2 numbers here? So we know there is 2 players and these should represent the players, the information for the players, and this one should be the local player, the display number, the value for the display, and I guess if we let's first go and sit on Hydra. There is two references, one on read and one on write. So not using Hydra a lot these days. I'm using more StarRes. So yeah, more binary ninja, StarRes. There we go. And that one was the red one. Oh no, the red one. So this one updates the StarRes, so the stats, the display. So I guess that updates this icon when a change in value happens for the local player, but still that's just a graphic component, UI component. Then we have these two. And they are apart by I don't remember which index is orange versus brown. So how many players of difference will be if we have a stack of player 1, then player 2, player 3, etc. So it's probably an stack of structures, and these structures should have data inside, and one of those data will be the current hours or money. In this game, money is hours. There is also gas and other resources as what was the Terran supplies, supply depot, supplies for Terran, foreign supplies, max supplies. All this information should be per each player and is assigned statically on the memory of the model because it's an old game. Newer games don't do this anymore. They just mostly place it on the heap. So there is something we can do. Alright. Has to be a pointer. Okay, there we go. So 64, 128, 256. Okay. Okay. see here the value that we are searching for, the money. We probably should. What happens if, let's see. First, let's compute the difference. So 80 is144. That, okay, that must be wrong. 57,1 is 0 because this read in here should encompass to 1F0. Oh, yes, it should if I did read that. Okay, there we go. So these are two subsequent players. It may be player 1 and player 2, player 0 and player 1, regardless of the color. So maybe the first player is always on the first slot. Whatever the case, this may be for resources only. Here we're lacking like too much information otherwise. And let's add another unit. So let's see. We have 2 units now. We could find the value if it is on there and not on a dynamic. Okay, 681 to 1. So I am visually comparing these things for the sake of fun, I guess. Let's do something like changing one of those values because there is 2. Dry to 22, 32, okay. Yes, on signal 32 and we will write something like 50 or 1000. Okay. So now, what is the second value for? I think nothing happens, but I think this is a real money we have. Okay. The last update to the UI, maybe last update or something, and probably could check this. Okay, now I have 3 units. see here. So there's a lot of references for this, and nothing for each player or a multiplication. Likely multiplication. Let's see. Yeah. So you are cuatro. Will this be current gas? And this means that the maximum is not possible. I don't know why it looks like this. Work enter, and then where is maybe some cost, because this means 2 bytes and it's compiled against the current orders, but 2 bytes will mean that the maximum of 65,000. Okay, so far so good. Let's see. So this current ores here 4C. So player plus 4C. It should be an index, but holders are then using a global variable that data stuff, a global variable with a counter. Something like current player being updated, because this is and there is another interesting question. be good if could change the money of the player too, and in the game, like put some trigger in the map and then change the money, so that way I know the money changes. Let's see. I don't think that is necessary. And I wonder if this is somehow, let's just modify it for fun. Worst case it will crash, so it doesn't really matter. You can always do fun stuff, or always crash. Yeah. 57 F9 1 a 0. And there we go. So now from this we know current hours and current gas. The rename global current gas. Okay. And this is okay, so I see why. So this is player 1 or whatever, and this is player 2 or whatever. Whatever is 1 plus something. So there is another structure here. What is the value of this now? Actually need to be 4 to 150. So it's still that number. This is the graph that was set here, which could be one, which is if we write hexadecimal numbers, it's easier to see. Okay, 137. So this is for the player 2, and this for the player 3, and this for the player 4, etc. I'll continue. With this, what is this? The maximum resources that a player achieved might be. It could be the maximum. Okay. So our goal this time is to find the unit creation function to insert programmatically unit so that we can use Frida and call some function. Save spawn. For a player number at a certain position anytime. So we will want to be able to do this and it spawn one of these SPC or whatever other unit, but basically that will be an initial goal. Then we can maybe issue orders, move them or whatever, teleport them, maybe not. But I think the issuing orders is already available on ware API. That's the main purpose of that repository. Now these addresses here, they won't change. So because they are static. The first thing, the next thing we need will be to find these guys. They are somewhere. It may be this or all this together, but because these are buildings and these are units, it's a conceptual difference. So it may be that all the buildings are also units or the units are in some collection. So the next goal is to find this. But at least we understand a little bit more now than at the start. Okay. Put a note for a first 20-minute session, which didn't last 20 minutes.